Well, hello everyone, this is Matt, and welcome to the Smite Club Stream Tournament game number 3. Today we've got Eric and Aaron, who will be facing off. Eric's going to have the new Drukari, which is exciting to see, against Aaron's White Scars. You can follow the tournament results in the challenge bracket linked in the description. If you like what we do here, please like, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends. And I am going to go ahead and just turn it over to Eric and Aaron, who are going to go over their lists very quickly, and then kind of their deployment strategies, which are they've already deployed, and then they're going to get into the game. So over to you guys.
All right, that's that. Get it. Quick list. It is the new card. The codex. So I have a single battalion, but it is indeed a real space raid. So we'll start with the cavalry unit. Bare bones. Storm. Raiders. and I have a unit of Grots all in the black sailed raider that is closest to the screen as you're looking at it now. Overall deployment, the idea was use my speed, use my try to lure Aaron across the table and spread him out. I know he's got a lot of auras. I also know that, yeah, it may be a net list, but you know what? No one's reinvented chocolate chip cookies, but only grandma makes them best, and I know Aaron's going to execute this list to the top of his ability, which is very, very scary. So should
You
be a
give
really
me
good game.
too much credit.
Anyway.
All right, so we're going to relearn how to play 40K today. All right, so I got a single battalion of White Scars. I've got, of course, Kasaro Khan. I've got the Reaver Lieutenant, who's got the Vox and Rights of War. And for my troops choices, I have a squad of 5 Intercessors with auto bolt rifles, a squad of 5 Incursors, and a squad of 5 Infiltrators. Then, in my Elite's choice, I got Super Apothecary. Can't leave home without him. He's going to be Selfless Healer. He's my Warlord. And his relic is going to be Plume of the Planesrunner to give me an aura of +1 advance charge. We've got 5 Blade Guard veterans. And I've got 20 Vanguard veterans with Storm Shields and Lightning Claws. I've combat squatted my 10-man into a 2 5-mans. So I have 4 units of 5 Vanguard veterans with Lightning Claws. And then for my fast attack, I have also combat squatted my Plasma Scepters into 2 3-man units. Then I got 2x3 attack bikes, all with multi-meltas. All right, so now we go into roll-off. Woohoo!
Grab some dice here.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
It's like the one gets...
Not bad.
It's like what? There we
Yeah.
go. So I guess I'm going first.
All right.
Wasn't sure, but I think this might be all right. So let's see how we want to do this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to advance, because that's what White Scars do. So start by advancing these Vanguard vets a whole whopping 2 inches. So that's going to get them that crazy 14-inch move. I'll probably just drop them behind the wall as much as behind the wall to prevent that weird Overwatch as much as I can. See if I can avoid that at all. Let's see. Yeah. And then these guys can advance as well. 5, so they're gonna go 17. Hello, friends. Now, here. Not much. Don't know if I want to commit the incursors yet. I need to be out of terrain though. I want line of sight. And let's see. So advanced Vanguard. 4. I think we're gonna go on a whopping 16. Objective, force an issue. Make it from me. Really want to, so then we can just start advancing other things. And what guns are on these? They have like heat lances.
3 heat lances and 3 grab talons.
All right. What do grav talons do?
If I end my charge phase with an engagement, 4 or 5, inflict a mortal wound on a 63 mortal wounds. And it's all the guys with the blue plumes that have the special weapons.
I'll advance my intercessors. 3. We're gonna go 9. Advanced Plasma Scepters, 2 inches. They're going to get +1 for the Plume of the Planeswalker, so they're going to go 13. You don't want to go out here. That crater. Pop out this there. Shimmy in. Don't really want to commit super hard. You won't be able to see. Do we move the tree?
Yeah, sure.
10. 14. They'll have to advance, but White Scars don't really care that much about that. So they'll have to spend the 1 CP gained to turn their heavy weapons into assault. So I gained 1, lost 1. I think that's all we're going to do. Just kind of keep it a little conservative here for now. So, advance into shooting. I'm going to put some incursors into... Well, actually, let's start with these guys before I pull myself out of range. So, multi-meltas into those mandrakes. Why not?
Get a -1 hit.
All right.
Being mandrakes.
All right, so be hitting on 4s. 2s. That'll be 3 invuln saves.
Okay. Oh, $5. 2 die.
Alrighty. I'll allow it. And then the bolters, because they're bikes, rapid fire. That's a tremendous roll, but it'll do. 3s to wound off bolters. That'll be 6 bolters, AP dash.
Eric Raymond wanted me to let you know that he's watching.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3. It's enough to kill him.
I'll allow it. Cool. What else we do? I think we're just going to go into assault real quick here. So, my vanguards are going to assault your mandrakes.
Okay. Come on in.
I got a 5 and a 5, a 10. So how can I do any shenanigans here? Let's see. Really super.
Sorry, there was something wrong with my mic, but Raymond wants me to let Eric know that he's watching, cheering you on from the Exterminatus podcast.
Sounds great. Thank you, Raymond.
I'll remember that, Raymond.
And yes, we'll be recording later tonight, so you guys get to hear all the post-action on our show later this week.
Yeah, talk about how Aaron messed up all game.
Now it's going to stomp me all over the table. This 2-hour time slot's been reduced to a 30-minute sitcom.
Okay. I have more confidence in you than I think. Give me a game. So, Vanguard jerks. Let's see what we got here. Do I have enough dice? I do have enough dice. See if my hands are big enough for all these dice. Was a concern I mentioned earlier. So, hitting on 3s, that's cocked. And we're going to go 3s, re-rolling, because why the hell not? All of them. So that'll be 3, 6, 9, 14 invuln saves.
All right.
Here, I'll just give you these.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Sorry.
Right.
3. That was my mistake. Okay. Oh no, that was fine. So that'll have my turn. I'm going to get an Oath of Moments being in the middle. Going to get 2 on Engage in All Fronts.
How many points for Oath of Moment?
I have to check that. Man,
I think it's 2 for middle.
I
for
can
everything
never
else.
remember these. My bad. Sorry. Got that big booty. So I will get back to you on that.
All right,
but-
keep moving in the meantime. All right.
Oh, and I score. Do I score? Do you score priority objectives on turn 1?
You do not.
All right, so then we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, good.
What are you looking up at the moment?
Just how many points I get for scoring 2 victory points, or how many victory points I get for Oath of Moment in the middle. Oh, and then I didn't fail morale this turn, or yet. I could still not score that, but I get 2 points for Oath of Moment right now.
There we go. So right now we're disembarking the incubi.
Okay, this guy's trying to slide off the board for whatever, so I'm adjusting. Not the incubi.
So how many points total? We finally figure out 3, 4.
Yeah, it's 2 points for that.
So while he's moving around, did you guys? I forgot. Did you guys go over your secondaries at the beginning?
Oh, I did not. I chose.
You want to just real quick while Eric's doing his movement phase on the bottom of 1, go through kind of what you chose and why.
I chose Engage in All Fronts because if I'm doing my thing, I can just exploit White Scar's speed. Could get usually get pretty reliable points on it.
Mhm.
Oath of Moment because Oath of Moment.
Because it's broken.
And then I took priority objectives because I think it's the easiest mission-specific secondary to do. Come at me, bro.
Oh, come on.
Did we share this and all this?
It's going. I shared it in all the groups today.
Cool.
We're getting close where I feel comfortable kind of in the product. I didn't want to. I wanted to get a bunch of kinks.
I wanted to get a bunch of kinks and bugs worked out of it before I started trying hard to get viewers, and yeah, I think we're getting close. Audio's working okay today. Video's looking okay. I'm gonna upgrade the cameras for at least one of the cameras for next week. Software's functioning correctly, so now if only we could get some entertaining personalities on here.
All
People
right.
might actually want to watch.
Nah.
Yeah, that's not what I do.
So if you're interested,
Well, when I get entertaining, I get too entertaining, and then I get yelled at.
Yes, we need a few margaritas and Aaron and Hill.
all right. So
And then you'll just hear every other word be an F word. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
We're all about
demonetized or get adult content restrictions slapped on us.
Yep. Yeah.
so
So
far.
there'll just be random nudity and get us kicked off YouTube.
Well, that'd be bad too. That would not be good. All right. Advancing the super racks.
Don't act like you don't want to see it, Eric.
I've seen too much of it. My subscriptions also run out, so that's the other problem.
Thank you, Raymond, for the nice comments on the layout. We're improving. At some point, we're gonna have to stop saying we're improving, and then we just are what we are.
I knew a guy.
We're approaching that.
I had a job for about a month, selling healthcare stuff where they send their medicine to you. There's a guy I worked with. In order to not get yelled at, every phone call he said, "I'm sorry, I'm new," and then people were much. It's like, dude, you've worked here for 6 months.
Yeah, that's funny. So this is our third tournament stream game. I had 2 stream games before that, just to do them. So this is only like our 5th time doing this. So I think by time number 8, we'll have all the kinks gone and it'll just be smooth sailing.
All right, so this is why wrapping up my movement phase to give an idea what's going on. Aaron took the bait on the mandrakes, but he bit a little harder than I thought he would. I thought one of the squads would live, so deploying scramblers is going to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated now. I've disembarked one squad Incubi as well as my Archon to assist them. Now, for those of you new to the Drukari Codex, because they are all in the same mega detachment, even though they're blades for hire, they will get his reroll 1s to hit and reroll 1s to wound from the Blackheart relic. And then I got a nice little surprise here with the Venom. So knock down his leadership a little bit. Everything else moved in position to try and take out the middle objective, because every time he stands there, he's getting bonus points. So can't have that. And everybody else just kind of shored up the back line a little bit, because I do know some of his models can go in reserve and get my back line. So let's move on. Psychic phase. We're done. Moving on to shooting phase. So let's start with... I'll start with the Venom over here and see if we can rip some Vanguard apart with my puny guns.
Rude.
Start with the splinter rifles underneath. These are hitting on 3s, and that's an awesome start. Wounding on 4s because they're poison. That's an AP 0.
Done.
Good to go. Yep. Splinter cannons also hitting on 3s. That's a miss.
My sight.
And that's 2 wounds. -1.
3 up.
2 damage each.
Sounds about right.
Over here, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here.
So for those watching, the action's happening down here on the bottom portion of the screen. You can't really see from the camera angle, but Aaron sent 5 Vanguard vets down right here behind this big hill thing.
Down the throat.
Field 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 2 damage each.
Oh. That's not good. Right.
Brum. All right. Okay. Let's target the guys in the middle. Start with this boat. I'm going to fire Dark Lance into them. Hits on a 3. Wounds on a 4. It's -4.
Alright, how much damage?
It's D3 plus 3, so that's 6.
Alright, that's where we're go. Ooh, that's good.
Okay. I think that's really in range. So, witch boat over here. We'll fire same thing. That's a miss.
All out.
We'll start with the guys inside. Trueborn will fire the Dark Lance, the same squad. That's a hit. That is a wound.
Yep. How much?
6. Okay. 2 blasters at the same squad. Both hit. 8 on the 4s, 8 2s. On his 4 again. They're D6 damage.
Oh, well, don't roll a 1.
Okay. So,
Good.
yeah, let me make sure that it got through. Remaining 7 guys are going to be firing splinter weapons. I did get them splinter racks, so they're in double tap range at 24.
Alrighty.
So I need a couple more dice.
Oh, sure.
2, 6, 8. How much slower can I go? There we go. Hitting on 2s. That's a miss, that's a miss, that's a miss. Did I miss any? Any other ones?
You're good.
Okay, thanks. I'm notoriously bad at that. So, 4 is to wound. That's nothing. So, 2, 4, 6, 7 at -0.
I'll still flood these. Don't you worry. I didn't flood them. We good.
Even the 2? Wow.
Yeah, scrub shield.
Oh, that's right. +1. All right. Last but not least, the boat will fire. Last of my Dark Lances. Also make a plunk off one more guy. That's a hit. That's indeed a wound. -4.
Stuck the 4 up in one.
Excellent. I'm going to spend 2 command points. I know it used to be called Fade and Fire. I think the new one is Never Stationary. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Cool.
All right. So mark that down because I will forget. All right. They shot. They shot. They can't see. Can't see. They're going to be out of range. All right, let's do some charging. Grab some dice.
You don't need no dice.
Oh, we always need dice. Bet them over there. We'll charge the vanguards on that side. 9 inches.
Cute.
Okay, Incubi will charge the same squad. That should be easy. The other guy made it with 9, and then the Argon 7.
Incubi only killed 2 of those Vanguard vets?
The Incubi haven't
I'm swung it.
charged.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just stuck to charge right now. All right.
Incubi is another set of models that I'm waiting to get. All the good things are like impossible to get a hold of right now.
All right, Vanguard leadership.
Oh, they have them at the GW Scottsdale last I saw.
Well,
Well, they won't now because I just told everybody. Oh, Tony Myers Hammerhead Games has a bunch too. I call him Tony. I don't know why. Never Hammerhead Games. It's always Tony Myers.
Tony Myers.
Tony Myers.
Awesome. What's the leadership on the Vanguard over there?
9.
9. Okay, we got Grizzly trophies on that Venoms. Brings them down to 6. Oh no. Incubi going to try and force them to swing last. And 6, it does not. So it'll swing in normally.
Oh, if you only weren't gonna kill me anyway.
Yeah, it's possible. But all right, swing away. Spin the little bits here.
so again, it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but down here at the bottom of the screen, the Incubi charged 5 Vanguard vets and about to roll those attacks.
How many viewers do we have?
Yeah, only 3, which is less than our others, but it's an odd time.
Okay.
Sunday afternoon's an odd time to watch.
12, 16. That's right now.
I've been shocked at how many views we've been picking up. Like, both the tournament games so far have had, like, 200 views each, which is more than I thought there would be.
We're rolling ones.
There must just be demand for that.
For a bunch of yahoos from the Southwest
Before
playing 40K.
Yes.
So, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. That goes away. Any other 2s? Fails. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Minus 3 or something like that.
Okay, 14 4-up involves. Got it, Eric. Thank you. How much damage are these?
2.
2. They are all dead.
Excellent.
They explode?
Yeah.
Two.
All right. And that'll be it for you're within, not wholly within, so we'll just hang out for a little bit. Okay. You want me to morale check on the guys in the middle?
Okay, leadership 9. I've lost 3.
Yep.
I rolled a 4, so they're
7.
good.
Yep.
So I get another point for Oath of Moment. Alrighty.
Is that 2 total or 3? Because the middle's 2, right?
So it'll be 3 total.
Thanks. Okay, Herd of Prey does not score on turn 1. I forgot to declare Scramblers. That was a mistake on my part, and I killed no character. So we move on to turn 2.
Alrighty. Let's just start. We're gonna advance these
Let's
vanguards.
do your primary first, command phase.
Oh, primary. I hold 3 objectives, so I hold 3. Hold more.
Yep.
Cool. Go. 15. This bad boy. Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna come around, Eric.
Absolutely.
I want to do here. Super interested in engaging. So if I just hold hot, I kind of just find the way they are.
So if you're thinking, just think out loud. Loud.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think it's in my best interest to try to engage these incubi with my Vanguard. I could try a Hammer of Wrath and knock a few of them off, but placement could be interesting. Yeah, so I'm debating, since they're already on an objective, just keeping them there.
Which Vanguard are we talking about?
These ones right here.
Back here in this building.
So we can't really see from the top. Are they on that objective from inside the building?
Yes, I have a few guys. So I can actually adjust to get them all on there now. That would be smart. Make Eric deal with them. Cool with me. And then I can do that too. That'll be funny. So if Eric chooses to... Let's see. Yeah. That's an interesting trap right there. Okay. I like it. I can do some measuring, actually. Because I think we
Measure
can
twice, cut once.
I think we can actually make this hurt even more. Right here, so I'm like right here. I can actually take care of my venom too. That works. No, we can't. I don't know how I measured that. How did I do that, Eric?
Not really sure. I was watching that.
Like it. Does it need to be right there? Which I wouldn't. Do I have on a side? That's iffy. Yeah. Well, these guys need to be shifting over here anyway. Go in. I can be a dick over here and do that. Don't mind that, actually. So they're going to take a 2 off there if they advance, so still drop it. I don't think this is going to be super important. So they're going to advance. And then I'm going to spend 1 CP to turn their rapid fire and heavy weapons into assault weapons. Yeah, that actually works. Yeah, that sounds good, actually. Okay. Start shipping Inky Bees too. Alrighty. We're going to advance these guys. A whopping 2 inches. Is that enough? Let's play that. How many wounds did these Hellions have? 2. 2 wounds apiece. Ooh. Are they in this building?
They're not.
Okay. I think they all have fin though. I feel like the back guy. So they have 18 inches. Yeah. We got range. We're good. Oh, no. Really want to pop that super hard. Yeah. How far did these move?
14.
14 advance flat 6 or?
No, D6.
Okay. So 14 to 20. So I can just set up the blade guard if they want to be stupid. Okay. Advance and blade guard. 30. I play. This guy's gonna go 6 and 4. 1, 4, 5. There you go. 3, 1, and 6. I'm gonna tuck con in there. 2, 8. Here we go. 5. 2, 3. Put it back here. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay. So, just trying to move out a little bit. Create some problems. Yeah. Just setting problems. So we're going to advance the cursors now. I don't know how much we're going to do. We're going to go over here. here. Get on my objective. Set up bikes.
So at the moment, it looks like Aaron is like spread out. So he's got incursors here in the middle of the board, which are really pretty by themselves. There's not a lot with them. Attack bikes down here on your bottom right. Immediately behind them, hidden in this building, are Vanguard vets, right? Which are like a really long charge range, right? So they can come out, or not this turn. They've already moved. But then mostly, like, he's stuck up here to the edges of the board.
That's some vanguards.
Not a lot of stuff in the middle.
There's 16.
I mean, that's got to be an intentional move, Aaron.
So reactionary, I think. I think it's time to start breaking out.
All that explanation I just gave, my mic was on mute.
Okay, well, setting up a little bit right now because I think we're gonna start popping out because I think it's time to start worrying about that. I think we're good. So that over here. Ooh, I can actually come across here. Check this out. I think these guys have incubi leg over here, so I might be able to pick up these incubi. And I just ignore the venom. I think that's a smart play here. Take a look. Yeah. These far two definitely have legs, so that would be the third one too. So I'm actually just going to dump into those incubi with the bikes. So these are going to be multi-meltas. Okay. I'm putting everything in. Multi-meltas into the incubi. Hitting it on 3, so and 2s. Do you have invulns of any kind?
I do.
All right, so it'll be 4 invulns on the incubi. What's your invuln?
6 up. Power from pain. 3 die.
All right, I'll allow it. And then we get 12 bolter shots into those incubi. I was thinking, oh, I could pop the venom. And I'm like, wait, no, I can totally see a leg. Oh, yeah, those bikes will work. Then the bolters 3s. And 3s. So I'm in this for assault weapons, and I am in tactical doctrine. So that'll be 6 at -1.
So 3 ups makes 4 up saves. 1, 2, 3. It's enough to kill this. Actually, no. 1 wound left on the sergeant.
All right, that's fine. Totally worth. Okay. So then, yeah,
Should have gone in the opposite order.
maybe, probably.
Gonna double check that. I'm pretty sure the Clavix is 2 months, but
Well, that's what we get when I only played, or haven't played for 3 months. Here we go.
Our chat saying oath is calculated at the end of the battle round, not your turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that right? Was there anything that you scored that you wouldn't?
no.
I still
I didn't
The
think
opposite.
so.
We were trying to see if he failed any more morale checks on my turn, so it worked out.
Thank you, Matthew, from the chat.
So these
Who will hear that comment in 20 minutes? Maybe he'll get a laugh.
Here.
Okay.
All right, so hitting on 3s because white scars don't care. They advanced. And we shoot.
You should have building. What are you doing? You got a line.
I've got this fin.
Okay.
And what we got? Out of my mic. So then they're tough 3 or 4.
4.
4. So 4s.
Sorry, excuse me. 3. My mistake.
Okay. 3s.
No, they are 4. Gotta use the new codex. I'm sorry.
No problem. So it'll be 6 at -1.
Okay. That's not too bad. So 6s. It's 1 dead, 2 dead, and 1 wounded. All right, not bad at all.
Alrighty.
Bad sound. And I need something to mark that wound with. There they are.
So, I don't know what that would do. Play that strategy. Okay. I had a stratagem for when the bikes advanced. I could have put a -1 hit on them, but I didn't. So that's a 6-inch shard. It's not going to kill them, but it's keep them from tying anything up. But do I want to get closer? No, not really. Nope. Alrighty. I don't even know if that'll do any relevant damage to that venom. Just keep them charging. Is there anything I don't care if it charges? Not really. It's fine. I think that's my turn. So I'm going to get 5 for priority, I think, because I have both priority objectives. I'm going to get 3 for engage on all fronts.
5 for priority, 3 for all digital fronts. Yep.
All right. And I believe it is your turn.
It is. All right. Well, good news. He exposed the attack bike, so that's good news. Objective-wise, I only hold 1, so I'll take 5 on priority. So it's gonna be primary. Cut into the lead a little bit. Meantime, here, it's time to clear off some Marines.
So Aaron, why aren't you taking this list to Dallas anymore?
Because I don't have enough practice with it. It's a lot more finesse than a lot of Marine lists are, and by Marine standards, this list is kind of fragile, and terrain is hit and miss from what I see on the tables.
Yeah, questionable.
So I am taking Dark Angels because I don't need cover, really.
Yeah. So when you guys get back, I'd like to do like if you guys don't mind, we can just do it on a Zoom call, just streaming your guys' experience. When you're making YouTube videos, you have to make like a catchy bit like picture with like a slogan, right, for your video. I was thinking for Dallas, our tournament recap should be the good, the bad, and the bowling alley.
Ooh, shots fired.
Yeah, a little bit. That's premature,
so
right? Like it's unfair to criticize it before you even go.
Right. It could be fine. I don't know. They might be working on it. I've heard rumors to such. So Grotesques only have a 5-up invul now, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. I forgot about the stratagem to put -1 to hit on my attack bikes. That's fine. It is what it is. I don't know how much it would have really mattered.
Lift him up. Team attack bikes, that works. You guys are gonna just saunter forward. Dun, dun, dun. Just all stroll through the forest. We're gonna move these guys up. Then keep an action over here. Just the squad go with them.
And here we go. About to get down and dirty.
These guys will embark onto the venom. Excuse me.
The Archon and the
Remaining incubi, yeah, with one. Oh, there's one wound remaining. And we'll just zip along here.
How many games you played with Dark Angels, though, Aaron?
Dark Angels 5. Nearly beat Dan yesterday with them. So
Nearly.
I lost by 2.
Damn.
If I didn't have 2 unpainted models, I would have won because he didn't have all his models painted. I would have won on the battle ready points.
Make sure I get
So the ITC Battle app guys were really great. The scoreboard that we're using on the stream is powered by the ITC Battles app, and they did it like I sent them an email asking if they did anything for streaming, and they didn't at the time. So they didn't do it explicitly for us, but they did it kind of because we asked, which is great. But they included in their app the battle ready paint score, and there's no way to like really take it out of the scoreboard, or at least not a convenient one, which is I don't know. I think at least around here, a lot of players just ignore those 10 points.
Well, I think in the early phases, you're just trying to work out the list. Like a lot of us are trying to get out of COVID. Our local area was pretty hard hit when it came to lockdown.
Yeah.
And for the right reasons. That's not a commentary, but for that reason, we're a little behind some areas that may not have had as much lockdown. So yeah, their idea to have beautifully painted models that are completely useless is not a good use of time.
I had no interest in painting models, so I couldn't play with them.
These are just intercessors?
Just intercessor, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what your issue is with them. They're just dear friendly neighborhood space marines.
All right. Hellions will advance. 17. So it seems like my whole game plan is to stay behind these walls. Or my not camera friendly models here is trying to stay behind. Okay, one of these guys has a wound. These guys need to reclaim the objective.
Now, Eric,
Yes,
here's where it's going to be a little bit of a dick. You're within an inch.
you're right. I need room.
You suck, Aaron.
I don't know. That might.
No, you're fine. That's the game.
That actually
That's the game.
might force him out of cover or anything, or we just move the rock wall. I don't.
The rock walls aren't supposed to be moved. They're not trees. So I was thinking about buying the that new terrain set that the Frontline Gaming released this week, the research base or whatever. It's beautiful and it looks really, really cool. How do you play with that many solid buildings on a table?
Always buy. Stimulate the economy. I love buying things. I hope you're getting the reference right now. I hope you got that reference.
This is a Solar Opposites reference.
No, that was Rick and Morty.
That's Rick and Morty?
Yeah, that was
Which
on
episode
that
is
was on the train one. Where at the end
Oh. That's my least favorite episode of all of them.
I actually didn't hate that episode.
It's only a third.
I laughed way harder than I should have about the scorpions.
Yeah.
I think that's the only episode of Rick and Morty that I actively dislike. Every other episode is just a matter of how much I like them.
I actively dislike the one where he has a kid. Not a fan of that one. The alien kid with the arms in his head.
Oh, the Gazorpazorp
Yep, not a
episode?
fan.
Oh, no, that one's great. That one's
do
great.
not like that one.
All right, Michael's over there is going to use one of the new fun toys in the codex. We're going to scare the obsec out of this guy. Leadership is
8, probably.
Okay.
Something stupid. Are they in cursors? Probably 8.
8. Okay. Grizzly Trophies drops him down to 6. Got to beat the 6 on 3 dice. That was easily done. So they are no longer obsec.
Rude. Because you aren't going to kill him anyway.
Just in case. So gives me options now.
Like that's an issue I've been finding with those turn-off. It's like I'm just going to kill him anyway. I don't know why I need to take their OPSEC away, but like it seems stupid to leave that tool at home. But at the same time, like I'm just having an issue with that.
It's an insurance policy.
Yeah.
I don't.
If it's in the right place, then you all of a sudden don't have to kill the unit anymore, right?
Correct. Yeah, it was like I haven't run into a situation yet where it's like I wasn't overkilling the unit. I was going to take that I don't know. But it seems dumb to leave it at home. It seems super useful.
All right, we'll see what happens. Starting over here, the venom will fire into the whatever the things are. Attack bikes. Start with splinter cannons. 2 hits. Still not a vehicle, right? Just a bike.
I'm bike.
Yeah, so poison still works, but not when I roll that. Grab me another die. Okay, so the splinter rifles underneath. Got 3 hits. And 1 wound at -0.
I still fail it, believe it or not.
Awesome. Taking damage.
Oh yeah.
1 point. All right. I went out of order on that one. That was a mistake on my part. Archon will fire blast pistol at the same unit. Hits. Wounds on a 5. -4.
-4. I got nothing.
Okay, d6 damage. There we go. All right. That's kind of juicy. Ruler of measurement. Where are you? Indeed. Look at that. Okay. We will start with the guys inside. The Trueborn will open fire over here. Start with the Trueborn with the Dark Lance.
The bikes.
Bikes, they will hit. At wounds, -4 again.
Got nothing.
It's 1 + 3, 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay, 2 blasters. Also still hitting on 2s. Still wounding on 2s. -4 again. 6, 5 and the 2. So that should take out the squad.
Cool.
All right.
They did their job.
Okay, boats will fire at the things in the back there that are floating about.
All right. We're gonna transhuman.
Awesome.
So 2 CP.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, is it 1 CP because they're small? Yeah, it's 1. And you have and then you're gonna be -1 to hit for shooting through area
You
terrain.
bet. So the boat, that means I'm hitting on 4s. That fails. I'm going to spend a 2 command points and get out of dodge. All right. Second boat will fire the same thing, still hitting on 4s. That's going to be.
That was a 2. Lucky you. That's a 5.
That's a 5. So transhumans 4 up anyway. It's a 4, -4.
-4. Do I get cover from that? From a? Is it just -1 to hit?
You get dense cover. Let's double check the book.
Should be more.
All right here.
I don't know. Do I roll 6? No, I rolled 5.
Hills, area terrain. Terrain traits, forests. Dense covers the -1. Breachable, you can walk through it. Defensible, difficult ground. Nope.
Okay.
No save.
So how much damage?
Oh. D3, 4.
If it's +3, then they just die. Yeah.
Plop, plop, plop. I still have that. Just for insurance policies, this guy will fire into the incursors there. He's hitting on 3s. And I'm supposing they have less than 3 wounds each. Yep, so it's -4, so I should plug 1 off. Okay. Make things a little bit easier. All right, how many aliens do I have left? 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 16 shots. We'll do 16 shots into these guys.
Okay. What's their gun?
It's a called Splinter Pod. Salt 2, Poison, AP dash.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4. All right. They did advance, so they're going to be hitting on 4s.
Okay. Maybe I should have pulled them. Oh well.
All right. These guys are outside. On the front 2. Nah, he's out of 12. So 1, 2. Nope. 3 of those guys have splinters. They're outside a double tap. We're going to fire the bikes into what's left of that squad. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, nothing wounds. And 3 heat lances into them as well, also hitting on 3s. 1 missed. 8s, 2 wounds at -4.
Okay.
And they're D plus and a +2, so they're gonna be dead.
Mistake on my part. I should have pulled that guy. But
That shot, that shot. See what the range is over here. Make it. Yeah, easily. Out of double tap. All right. Venom will fire into with 1 big squad of 6 blade guard.
or it's 3. Or it's 5 blade guard. I'm sorry.
5.
It's 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Takes a wound.
That's what we do.
Cool. Okay. That left that. 7 on your 6, so they will be swinging last.
Okay.
All right. Let's do the Hellions first. Make sure we get more people involved.
So tell me about these guys.
Well, they kind of look like the Green Goblin. Enjoy long walks on the beach.
Right.
And they are 3 attacks each. We're on turn 2 at the moment. So they're hitting on 3s at this. And not sure with the combat drugs and the obsession that I gave them, they're now strength 6, AP -1, 2 damage each.
Okay. We're gonna spend 1 CP for transhuman on the blade guard.
And I'm going to use Vect on that. The next time you use it, it'll be 2.
So here's a rules to that. Or wait, no, we're good. No, you're right.
If
I was
you
thinking, like, I had a brain fart on something. I was thinking something else. Yeah, you're good.
I'm thinking there's a thing to make it 0 CP. Yeah, it makes it 0 CP. That's
No, I was thinking something else. But
Okay.
yeah, no, you're good.
all right. I'm going to allocate these 2 guys to what's left of the intercessor squad and the remaining 6 to the blade guard.
Right.
So do these guys first. That is the unit champion in the back. So at least 7 attacks. I'm going to drop dice for no apparent reason.
To distract.
Now switched out the dice for illegal die. So again, hitting on 3s. 2s are good. 6s on, so I'm going to see 3s. Oh, that's unfortunate. 2 at -1.
I saved 1.
So 1 die. All right, rest of the squad. 6 times 3, 18 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 15. I need 3 more. Ooh, that's not good.
I'll allow it.
Put 2 down there. Goes back. That was unfortunate.
And force. 2. -1.
2 at -1.
So that'll be 2 3-ups. Sorry, I'm clicking models and I fail both.
2 damage each.
I don't want him to die. He'll CP reroll. See, that's what I got. How many 6-ups the yellow pants can I make? Alrighty. Why did I do that? That's dumb. That was dumb, Aaron. Okay.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm just gonna bring him back with the apothecary.
Maybe he kills another one, right?
Yeah. Okay. So.
All right.
Do
More
I, wish,
charging.
do I wish to interrupt anywhere? Start plinking those. That would be a headache, but I don't think that's game changing. So now.
Okay. The grotesque will pile into these things. 4 attacks each. What are the guys? 4 Vanguard over there. 2, 4.
Because I can't interrupt while you did the thing with the incubi, correct?
Correct. They are ineligible to swing.
That's what I thought. Yep.
3s. And they are strength 5 against your 4. So 3s. So that is 6 at minus, I think it's -2. Rots. -2.
How much damage?
2.
Yeah, they're dead.
And then last but not least, we'll do the incubi. So I'm debating whether to make sure I keep 1 or 2 incubi out of range, so I only maim the squad. But even with all the leadership buffs and everything, there's a good chance those last 2 models will run away anyway. So one way or another, I think the incubi are going to be left out in the wind by taking out the squad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the Klaviks. Feeding on 2s. The other ones, I think we got them all. And then 5 on 4, please. Just rolled poorly. That is 6 at -3.
Gonna make all of them, boys. I made none of them. How much damage? Enough to kill them all?
2.
Yep.
So they'll stay put.
Alright. Alright. And then my swing backs.
Yep.
Well, start with everybody's favorite, the Blade Guard vets. We're gonna go. Alright. Next to cons. I did not 3s, reroll at 1s, and +1 to wounds because of cons. Yep. So winning on 2s, rerolling 1. That's these guys suck. 2 reroll 1s. So that will be how many? What's their emblem?
6.
6. So that'll be 10 invuln saves and 2 damage per.
10. So I'm going to roll them in groups just because I don't want to allocate more wounds than I can actually absorb. So they're 2 each, right?
Yep.
So I'll do the first 8 because in case you wipe out the squad. The reason for that is because I didn't roll any 6s.
I'll allow it.
So that did not work. So the idea there is if I had rolled any 6, it's a mortal wound back to Aaron.
Yep.
So I didn't want to cheat him by rolling 2 extra dice because that's more wounds than I can actually take. So if you guys are playing a Drukari player, watch that.
Considering that, I want to go up the middle there. I don't really think so. It's gonna be a headache. Kinda. I gotta go that way, sorta. So I'll just get closer here. And then this guy's gonna move his 3 to activate.
You want me a morale check on those?
And then how many CP do I have left?
You have 5 left.
So I'm going to spend 2 CP to auto pass on him.
Okay. And before we moved him up, he was in my quarters, so I've actually cleared out these 2 quarters, so I will get 4 points for Herd the Prey.
Would you get it? Because that's still because he's in your quarter now by the end of your turn. So I think he would get 1.
Why would he move up again?
Because he's in your quarter now.
At the end of my turn, he was in my quarter?
At the end of my pilot is still your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Are we ready to go on to turn 3?
Yep.
Is that where we're at?
Yep.
All right.
So I'm going to control 2 for 10 points on primary. I didn't fail any morale. So that will be, what's it called?
Just a moment.
Yep. And then what else? Yep. We advance. 5, so he's gonna go over here. Level 10, just be annoying. Lone Intercessor's gonna be on there. They don't have any heroic intervention shenanigans, do they?
They do not.
Alright. So I'm gonna take that objective away from you with that guy. I think we can just take this whole objective away from her and make you deal with that. There we go. So we're going to advance to the Blade Guard. 5 inches plus 1 for the Apothecary. We'll make them move in the whole hot move. Advance Con. 2. So he's going to go 9. Advance Lieutenant or Apothecary. Actually, do Lieutenant first because that makes sense. Not leave him out in the open. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. So he will go hold 12. And that's big. There we go. Advancing Lieutenant. 5, so he's going to go 11. Finish this. Okay. Alrighty. That's coming. So how do I want to deal with this problem? Here we're in assault doctor. We're in assault doctor now, of course, which means my units are about to go ham. Alrighty. But how do I want to deal with this problem? These guys. We're gonna go 18 over here. Get all up in your business. Grab a guy up in there. Get on that objective. -2 instead of the 20 inches. So we'll be there. Vanguard. How are we doing this? Is there anything in this venom? Or is it empty?
Nope,
Right?
it's empty.
Oh yeah, these guys will just advance. I actually don't think that's necessary, but it doesn't matter really. Put them over here. No, it won't matter actually. So but I roll a 3, so a 15. I can't, so it doesn't matter. I can't clear your incubi with that roll, so and let's try to be an inch away into this building. Alright. Oh, these guys are also going to spend a command point to advance and shoot. There are heavy weapons and rapid fire, all that junk, yep. Will be up here. Got here. Yep, that's fine. The plasma boys coming up in here. They're fine right there. I'll have 18 to everything, depending on how I want to do this. That's actually not ideal. Whatever. Fuck this up. We're gonna have to do. Should I mess this up? These guys actually don't want to be over here. They want to be over there. But I already moved them, so it sucks. I'll fix this. You're here. It's fine. Advance. 5. They're gonna go 15 in here. Here. They're actually fine on top there. Deal with that noise. Vanguard can pop out. I think, or do they stay put? It's still a fine charge. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm just talking to myself like a crazy person. So I'm just going through all my plans in my head. I'm I set these guys over here when I think they need to be over there. But we'll deal with that when we get there. So, yep. Here we go. You guys move. So, 0 CP. My Blade Guard buddy comes back. I can find him in my pile. Where's my dude? Oh, hang on.
I think there's a rule for the apothecary. If you can't find the model inside of 10 seconds, you don't get to bring it back.
Here it is. So he's going to be up in here. There we go. That could be problematic, but what? Hold on. Okay. So, let's see if I can kill my characters. Alrighty. So, shooting phase. These guys are -1 to hit. I've heard venom. I think we have to crack. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna plasma sept it. So, how many shots do I want to supercharge these and kill my own guys? Kinda. That's messed up. Am I overcompensating here? Okay. I'm not gonna supercharge. So how many shots? It's gonna be 5 and 4, 9. Probably not gonna kill it. So that'll be 6 invuln save.
Hit on 2s.
These were. Wait, what am I doing? I have to wound, don't I?
There's still not one hit. That's what I'm asking. I see a bunch of 3s there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's supercharged that, but that's fine. So I'll just re-roll that then because I messed up. Phase them out. Or you just wanted to re-roll the whole thing?
Just real whole thing.
Yeah. So it's 9 shots.
Yep.
4s. Get this up. So it's all bad. Yep. See, that's what I screwed up. All right. 1 at -1. Or 1 at -3.
Doesn't matter. It's 5 up info.
Yep. See, screwed it up. Alrighty. So let's clear off this middle one. Yeah. Okay. So shooting. We're going to put these plasma scepters into the incubi. So I don't need to supercharge these. So these are going to be re-rolling 1s because of cons. How many shots? Gonna be 5.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
It's going to be.
Is that number of shots you've rolled a hit yet?
That's the number of shots. So
Okay.
that's
I'm
actually.
going to spend a CP for lightning reflexes.
So is that 3, 4? I think I took my dice again. So, 4s, you rolling 1s. Pretty good roll. And plasma is strength 7, so 2 still. They are out of lieutenant. Are they out of lieutenant range? Let's see. Do that right? I did. So, no reroll 1s. So 7 at -3 on the incubi.
7 are on turn 3, so +1 to power from pain, so we're actually getting 5 up.
Do you think it's power from pain?
They do.
Okay.
On the nifty cabal trade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to kill him.
Okay. These guys are going to melt your grotesques and put the bolters into the racks. The grotesque melting. Three is not a good roll. 1 invuln.
So they're 5 up. Nope. How much damage?
Here, we got to do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on 1, 2, it's automatic 2 plus whatever. So it's not. So just D6 damage.
Yeah.
6 damage.
That's unfortunate. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 up feeling pain. 1, 2, 3. So he takes 2.
Ooh. And on my bolters. 12 bolters. That's pretty good. I think. There's one. Just one, so you just ignore it. Because that's what your guys do.
What are you talking about? The
racks? Yeah, the
okay.
and the racks. Alrighty. Got 12. So he advanced so he can still shoot because he's a jerk. So auto bolt rifle in here. Actually, no, we're not doing that. Yep. So we're assaults, I think. Yeah. Going to put these blade guard into here.
All right, we'll Overwatch. It's 2, right?
What is that? Need 5. Yeah, I think it's 1.
All right. Start with the 3 important ones. The 3 heat lances. Not a single one hit.
Hello.
And the remaining 6, 3, 6, 9, 100. What was that before? And 4s. 3 at -0.
3, 2 up. Save them all. Alright, I need a 5 because of my Plume of the Plains Runner. I got a 6. So that will be a 7. Alright. Yellow charging, the apothecary in. 9, he's in. Cool. It's unexpected, but could be bad for the rest of my guys, but he'll be safe. Con. Hit that boxcars. No. And lieutenant. Lieutenant's farther than Con, correct? Yes. So, he
So how many units did you get into assault, Aaron, up in that top left corner?
my blade guard.
Just the blade
And
guard?
my apothecary. Over here.
So the blade guard and the apothecary charged the Reaver jet bikes up in the top left.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. So how stupid do I feel like being? Can I tank these guys? 8. That's pretty dumb. That could be interesting. So these guys are tough.
6 at the moment.
50 damage, positive roll, 55%. They save on a 4. They have a 4 up in one or 5 up?
5 up.
5 up, 6 up, feeling the pain.
5 up, 5 up.
Alright, we'll stay here. Be smart. We're going to attack, charge in with the Vanguard on the Venom. Okay. 9, they're in. Then my bike's assault. They're in. Over here, my Vanguard are going to assault for Venom. Okay. Yeah. I messed up and have to compensate. Probably not a great idea. And where's your witch? Cool. Come back here. Leaves an inch of an inch, so we're good. We're going to start over here, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So my blade guard vets, gonna pile in 3. That's an intercessor mode. He's not a part of that unit. So that's a fuck ton of attacks coming. Am I allowed to swear? Because I just did.
Yeah, to a minimum. Keep it to a minimum. You're the reason GW won't like their players. People like you. might make it up to the stream table. And
Freeze. And freeze. So that'll be 3, 6, 10 invulns.
Okay. And what damage?
3 damage per.
3 damage per. Let's see, there you go. I've got 2 fire lift.
Yep.
Let's take one out.
Why are you taking one out?
Because if I roll too many 6s, then I can take this many damage.
Gotcha.
Wipe the squad. That's amazing. I get to roll a 6. The snifty ability is not working out. Oops. All right.
So then we consolidate. The closest is here. So a bit closer. Let's not get closer. We can't do that. So we can do that. That way. It is what it is. All right. Now this guy is going to go up. Yeah. No. You should say here. 3.5. All right, vanguards over here. Stupid amount of attack. So they have 2 base, +1 for the charge, +1 for lightning claw. There is a sergeant in there. Okay. There is a sergeant here, so we're just going to do a bunch of attacks. Hitting on 3s, moving on 5s, re-rolling. At 2 damage per because White Scars Doctrine. Active. Five re-rolling. Cool. So that will be 7 -3.
Okay. So use the power for me. They're Cabal Blackheart, so it makes it turn 4 for them. So that gives me
Does the Venom get that?
Yep, all the vehicles do now too.
Okay.
So 5 up invul. That's better. But how much damage still?
2 per.
2, 4, 6. So let's see if it blows up. It's not.
So we're going to consolidate 3. That come closer. Just kind of at the wall. Yeah. These guys are just gonna consolidate in. Alrighty, then over here. Over there. So over there, we're doing it again to that Venom. There is no sergeant in that squad. Oh wait, no, I do have a sergeant there. They're all full, man. Into the Venom over there. And then check out my microphone again. 3. And these big 5s re-rolling. So that'll be 8 at -3 on that Venom. So 2, 4, 6. It's enough. See if it blows up. Does not. 2 guys inside. Everybody was wearing their seatbelts. That guy out. And get my Archon. All right. All right. Consolidate. I'm not going to engage over there.
Okay.
So that's that. So at the end, I'm going to get 2 for engage on all fronts. And then I killed 2 vehicles for Oath of Moment.
So summarize for us really quick what just happened, because you just did a lot of things in Assault.
All right, so my Blade Guard came in here, wiped all his Reaver jet bikes because Blade Guard do Blade Guard things. I used my plasma and all my guns over here to wipe the Incubi unit. My Vanguard came in, popped a Venom, and then piled in to get on the objective. And then over here, I misplayed a little bit because I should have had Melta available for that Venom. Then those guys would come in, Hammer of Wrath the Incubi, and then put a Lightning Claw attacks into the Archon, possibly dropping him. But no, we misplayed, so we got to live with that. And then, yeah.
Okay. So discard 2 for engage on all fronts and 3 for Oath of Moment.
And they made another mistake, but not ready to point that one out to Eric.
We're going to be on bottom of 3 now.
Bottom of 3.
Coming to Eric.
All right. I hold what? 1? That's it at this point?
You
So,
hold that one. Yep.
so that was disappointing there.
Did you take priority objectives?
I did not.
Okay.
So, all right. Epic comeback starts right now. Okay.
What all do you have left on the table, Eric? So
I've got
you've
quite a bit of tools, actually. I still
Okay.
have my super racks. They're holding down the objective. They're going to deploy scramblers. So get us back in the game on the secondary. I still have the grotesques. They can mulch through his marines pretty good. Still have a full unit of witches. I still have my trueborn. I still have pretty much all my boats, which is unusual. And so I got a fair amount of dark lance and shooting power. And I also have my archons over here. So now it's just going to be a little smarter with objective. So at this point, I think I can sweep and force Aaron to think about coming off objectives to come get me. So it's kind of where we're at this point.
I don't know how the common this is, but this marine list seems pretty typical of marine lists in that like there's not a huge long range shooting element. So
Yeah, White Scars make up for that with the speed, so like the range gets a little ridiculous when you factor in movement.
yeah.
Like the base shooting profile is like 18, 24 on my big guns. Yeah.
These aren't troops, correct?
What would you have to disrupt like Ravagers in the back though, unless you
Terrain.
assaulted through the rest of the army first?
If he's just bouncing back and forth with them, it's not in the game plan to deal with them. Because their Dark Lances are one shot, really. Not going to lose that much to them.
Yeah, the White Guard's speed definitely caught me off guard over there. I thought I had another turn to play with them before the Blade Guard into them. Honestly, even if the Blade Guard did not, let's say he failed the charge, the real damage was spending the 2 points on the lone intercessor that I did not kill, because then he occupied that objective and took 5 points away from me.
That was a
with-
redundancy thing, so
Yeah, that was.
he lived, so.
Yeah, the combat is really immaterial at that point, which is probably the biggest change for 9th edition. So you probably didn't even need the charge at that point. So
But I don't want to have to deal with them, and I hadn't windowed to deal with them, so
yeah, so that
I
is
don't want them flying over and mortal wounding me or doing any of their mortal.
yeah, that was kind of the game plan, and you've kept your guy away from me a little too long, so that was a bit of annoying. So. Succubi is going to disembark and advance. 5. So that's 13 with their movement, 16 inches altogether.
And they are on the top floor, just for.
Those guys up there?
Yeah.
Good. This guy. And then this. Out a little bit. All right. Dun, dun. Okay, running out of options, but song. If people still dancing, we'll play the same song. Move on to shooting. We'll start with the Trueborn. We're going to try to take out the attack bikes. Start with the lance inside. That hits. And 8 on your.
-4, right? I got nothing.
Okay.
I could actually get that. So I need a 6 up. Sure, I'll take it on this guy.
Okay.
How much damage? Oh, you can't fail it, right?
Right.
Okay.
D3 plus 3. All right. Okay, 2 blasters. I'm going to take the 1 reroll I get. Yay! 2s again. Oh, 1 does not. So 1 at -4.
1 at
think
-4.
we're
I don't have
covering
any
more?
cover for that.
Okay. And that's D3, so 6 damage there. Take them out. And rest of the squad pop into the Vanguard. So that is 7, 14 shots. 3, 4, 6, 7. Move this out of the way before I count that. So these are all hitting on 2s again. I already used up my reroll, so I'll go from there. And then 4s. So 2, 4, 6, 8 -0.
8 AP dash.
Yep.
I take 1.
All right. The boat itself will try and take out the last stack bike. That hits. And that wounds. Again, -4 again. So it takes them out. All right. This boat back here. Try and shoot the intercessors up there.
All right, little transhuman.
Okay, that's going to cost you 2 points now. So you're down
So
to
that's 1 dark lance.
1 dark lance. Yeah.
Actually. So what other shooting do you have?
I have another dark lance and what else do I have left?
Yeah.
And some pistol action over here.
Okay. Yeah. We'll take it.
Okay. Hits on 4. Does not wound.
Alright.
And then second lance from over here.
So wait, Aaron, did you or did you not transhuman?
I did.
You did.
Because
Still gets through -4.
-4, so 6 up.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
I don't know how many ones they have. So great. They're big and bulky. I don't know if they were.
You keep transhumaning those little 3-man plasma.
Yeah, I don't know
sector
why I did
squads.
that. I'm thinking about I would like them to be alive. Be nice to have them alive, pretty much.
Yeah. It's like 4 CP at this point, or not 4, but 2 CP at this point to have for 1. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're gonna if he lives, he's gonna do some work. So
Fair.
Blast pistol from the succubus into the Vanguard down here. That hits. Want me to count that, or do you want me to reroll that?
fine.
Failed it anyway. Oh no, they're T4, right?
Yep.
Okay, that wounds.
I fail it.
Okay, D6. 4 wounds.
Keep pulling the firework for me.
This guy?
Yep.
All right. Archon will do the same thing. Hits and wounds.
Saved.
Okay. That shot. These girls are in range. My goodness, they are. All right. Pistol action here. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, witches inside the boat will fire their pistols at the Vanguard there. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. That is 5 2-ups.
Guys.
Okay. They shot. They deployed their scramblers. Charge phase. All right. Test will charge these guys. Grab some dice. 6. That's in there. boat will charge these guys. 6, that should do it. Yep. So, ow. Succubus will charge. 9, that'll do it. There's no special characters floating around. Alone Klavex. We'll get in. And then the Archon. Guess I should charge 2 after all. Okay. Yeah, it still would have been iffy. Okay. They've charged, they're deploying. Okay. Swing away. With the Succubus first. 6 attacks base, 7 on the charge because of Adrenalite. That's one of the nifty new combat drugs. Need a second there?
No. Okay.
So look for 6s. Got 1.
So where is this?
Succubus into an arrow there. Rerolling 1s for the Archon.
Yeah.
So all of these hit. So right off the bat, we've taken 4 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And that's the new precision blows. And then I gave her the 2 damage specialty lance.
So how many wounds how many saves am I making?
You got 4 mortal wounds right out of the bat.
4 more wounds, so I'll kill 2 guys. How many more saves do I have left?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay.
So it's 6 on 4s. It's got transhuman. We're
No
on.
transhuman on them.
Okay. And so these ignore invul saves, and so 5. And yeah, she's not. This is not reroll her own rerolls. 4 at minus. 4 at minus 4.
4 at -4.
Yep.
There's how many damage? How many damage are there?
2 each.
Okay. Cool.
All right, that was surprising. Maybe the internet is right.
About Drukari being a little much,
Well,
or just the succubuses in
the
particular?
succubuses in general. I still
That's
maintain
not even the crazy succubus.
it's not. Yeah, this is. I've been taking a lot of criticism for my choice of succubus, but long story short,
How many attacks does the crazy succubus have?
so the crazy one you would do 14. So that's what would you do is take a succubus or Adrenalite and then give her the razor flails, which double her attacks. So 14 attacks on the charge. This one I was more concerned. I didn't want to list Taylor to Aaron, but I also know invul saves were everywhere, and I knew Marines were going to be a good matchup. So this guy, as you saw, rolled 3 6s, so that would have bypassed 6 of his storm shields.
Yeah, I mean that's not. You're not tailoring to Aaron. You're attacking for the meta, right? Because if it's not between just the Terminator's an 8/5 save and storm shields everywhere, right? Like that, you're just gonna run into. You can run into Marines with invuls every day.
Yep.
Every day.
All right, Crick, I need to help with the rule here for a second. They were on the table to begin with. I have the movement to get. Can I embark with a consolidate?
Oh,
Trying to remember what the FAQ ruling was that on that. Say they charge so they can get a 3-inch move to get within range, and then 3 inches to consolidate.
I don't know. There's not enough people watching the chat to ask anymore. So how did the fire and fade fact work? Because you can do that after fire and fade now, but I don't remember if they specifically called it out.
Okay.
I want to say no.
But honestly, I'm
Okay.
not up to date enough.
Aaron, you okay with that? That's a no.
That's fine. I don't
Okay.
care.
I'll figure out a way to move them otherwise. Well, as long as there's been 3 of the boat, they're not bait. All right. Moving over here. Grotesques. I believe there are 4 attacks. Gonna double check. Grots are 4 each. Their strength 5, so we'll be wounding on 3s at -2. All right. 12 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It is turn 3, so I'm hitting on 2s. That's a miss. And wounding on 3s. 2, 4, 6, 8 minus 2.
That's too much to ask for. Alright. Like, why do my Dark Angels make 4 pinvolts, my White Scars don't? Pattern I'm noticing.
All right.
Confirmation bias, Aaron.
6. So you do only 8 morale test on him. He's minus 2 to leadership at the moment. I need to do this one earlier. He's fine. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem.
That could be, that's the biggest one I'm worried about right now. All right, so end of the turn. You own nobody in this quarter, but you've got that quarter, that quarter, that quarter. So only got a whopping 2 points for hurting. I'm not hurting much prey at this point. Deployed 1 scrambler, but we'll get points to all 3 are done. And all your characters are alive and well, correct?
Correct.
All right.
So real quick, just summarize for us, Eric, because I thought you kind of looked like you were a little bit boned at the end of Aaron's turn. You've come back and you've cleared off the middle objective and the bottom right objective. Am I wrong on that?
You're not wrong on that. I mean, the key thing, what Aaron's done a very good job all game, is not allowing me to hold them. So I've been on objectives at the bottom of my turn all game, and but I've underestimated both speed of the White Scars and his tactical acumen. I said that move over there with the objective secured, one guy. That's a big difference. So we'll see what happens on this turn. I'm running out of time. We're going at the top of 4 now.
So I got
and-
10 points for primary this turn.
Moving on to 4.
Yeah, because you own 2.
Good. Yep. Tell me, what's the your succubus? What's her her wounds and save?
Wounds and say succubus is, where is she? Show stealer. T3, 5 wounds, 4 up invul. And she has the other ability, every time I roll a 6 in close combat, you take a mortal wound back.
And your incubi have to be in combat with me to do their ability to fight last, correct? Or
I can double check that. That sounds
Or
right.
is it an
Engagement
aura?
range. It's not an aura. I believe it's engagement range.
Okay. That's a point. Actually, I think. They're getting out of the terrain, so they don't want to be seen.
Okay.
And, come over here. He's going to advance to make that work. There you go.
Hey, Eric, so I'm looking at the fact here about embarking. So when the rule specifically says you make a move as if it were the movement phase, the change that they made means that you can now embark because you've made the move as if it's the movement phase.
Got it.
But the consolidations and pylons don't have that wording.
Correct. Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Oh. We're going to advance him. Orange is going to go 14. I don't want to do that. No, that gives stuff away. This is turn 4.
Top of 4.
Back here.
So for those watching, Aaron has up in your top left corner here, up here, he's got a unit of Blade Guard and an Apothecary left. He's got like a single Plasma Scepter down here in the bottom left. Some more Plasma Scepters in the woods here.
Advance.
And
Do you have 3 units of Plasma Scepters, Aaron?
I had 2. I had 1 6-man, which I combat squatted.
Oh, okay. Then a fat unit of them kind of up here. So, still a fair amount of shooting capability left.
Should
what is
Really is only kind of close combat that I see are the blade guard up in the top left.
So now I don't know why I did that, but yeah, that's fine. Change plans. It's fine. Okay. And we are going to advance the lieutenant. 3. Gonna go 9. And the con.
Matt, where'd you get these from?
3D printed those.
Did you really?
Actually, do you mind if I make an adjustment on these blade guard?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
In fact, the only thing that I've actually kept from my 3D printer are the crates. I basically got a crate making machine.
You still have the printer?
I do. Yeah.
I'm still giving myself cancer with the foam cutter. So.
Oh.
I think it'll be a pretty simple turn. I think we're just shooting. So we're just gonna shoot these guys, I guess.
Okay.
Because I think I'm far enough ahead.
Current score is 63 to 24.
Okay.
But Eric hasn't scored on turn 4 yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take anything away from him from this one.
Let's see what mistake I made already.
I'm not gonna be able to take
Should
anything
charge
away.
the boat. So if he takes one off, there's a boat on the objective.
Yeah.
Have you killed no characters yet, Eric?
I haven't.
All
Just skulking around behind Blade Guard veterans.
Yeah.
He also did a nice job of getting rid of my eviscerating flyby. That's pretty much my one sniper ability. So.
With the
So I think we're just shooting
Hellions?
at Grotesque.
No.
Hellions and the Reavers have it.
Ah,
So, I mean, it's the Hellions is the first time they've underperformed. So, in a practice game, they were able to pick up.
They're in the Grotesque. By the way, if I didn't know.
The Grotesque?
These are in the Grotesque. I don't think I announced. So wounding on 3s,
What's their strength?
7.
Okay.
So that'll be 5 in bone saves on them.
All right. Five ups. Wow, that's a fantastic roll on damage.
It's just 1 per.
One turn. So 5 up again.
Kill the one.
Kill the one and wound one other. That's unfortunate.
What were your secondaries? Say that before. You had assassinate.
Assassinate.
Red herd.
Yep. Herd and deploy scramblers.
Okay. Alrighty. So you only have your corner deployed, or your deployment zone deployed.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the wire here.
I think we're just gonna put some plasma into this boat, I guess. 2 shots, 2 shots, 3s. And 3s. That'll be 2 at -3 on him.
2 liquor fills. Oh, that's perfect. How much damage?
Just 1 per.
Need to find my thing, my dice that has only wound counters in it. Oh, well, they're floating around here somewhere. He's down to 8.
Okay, so then I'm going to. Well, on my turn, I'm going to get 2 on engage in all fronts. And did I get any points for not falling back last turn?
No.
All right, so give me those for Oath of Moment too.
So last turn, I go back and do that.
Thank you. I forgot about that. And then, yep.
Should have 7 on Oath of Moment.
Yep.
And then with this turn, so 2 on engage in all fronts.
Yep.
So I'll give you 9. And 5 on primary targets. All right. Start of my turn.
It should only be 3 on priority target this turn because I need both to get 5. I only got 3 on that one.
Okay. Story change. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Need to go back to that turn.
So you're going to score 15 on primary.
Okay. So 15 on that gets me striking range here. All right. Well, those animals would fall over. That would have been great on screen.
25.
Characters cannot do deploy scramblers, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. All right. It would be 18 of them. There. She's feeling good. Go down here. Second, this will advance. 1, 2. That's close enough. 10. He's fellow. Actually, no. He's infantry. He can do that. Cool. I'm not going to worry about that then. And then she's still good. 36. R. Objective secured. So I'm thinking here. I'm trying to think what to do with the witches. They're more of a tar pit unit. They have no business killing this Blade Guard veteran, and I really don't feel like tangling with that. I've got enough objectives at this point to force him to come across the table. And so right now I'm trying to take out his shooting elements to reduce his chances and see if he can hold on. I have not done the math in my head, so probably everybody in chat's going like, you idiot, you need to do more because you can't make up the deficit. But we'll see.
So the score currently is 39-64. So you're down 25 points.
25.
So
So I do need to find a way to kill a character. I'm not going to win this just on primary.
yeah, so you're gonna have to get so there's no points for scramblers, so you're gonna have to finish scramblers. In turn 5, Aaron will definitely get at least 5 points, right? Probably 10. So a 15-point turn will make up 5 points. Scramblers will make up another 10 points. Still need to come up with another 10 points on your secondaries.
Got it. All right. That was helpful. Thank you. So I will then deploy. We'll advance the Archon as... Actually, no, we're not going to think he can get there on his own. Still get within 6. Yeah, all right. And... he's going to deploy scramblers in your deployment zone?
No, my deployment, that's midfield.
That's midfield. So yours is all the way here in the corner? All right, so he's going to have to advance. That's a 3. So 11. Will that put me in your deployment zone?
No, and you can't scramble after, you can't do an action after.
I know. I just want to see if he gets in there.
It wouldn't, because it's like, what, midfield here? No, I think it'd still be short.
Not a problem. We'll get in position for next turn.
But you'll still be fine for it.
Okay. And so that will change things a bit. Let's do...
One of my dreams for 40K is somehow to like take odds for, not that like we would ever bet actual money, but somehow to adjust odds as the game progresses, like they do, like with like sports betting. At this point, you know, can Eric make up the deficit or not? What's the over under on that one? It seems very possible.
Some of these Hamakasites. I'm not sure how to pronounce the new rack unit they came up with. Just in case Aaron decides to come out and make a little bit further. His speed has frightened me all game. All right, that's enough of that. Shooting phase. We'll start with the Trueborn in the boat. Trying to take out those 3 plasma scepters there. We'll start with the fun. Start with the Dark Lance first. That hits. That should wound.
Tough 5.
Tough 5.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will spend a roll on that. That's enough. Oh, -4.
Yep.
All right. 2 blasters. Ugh, I used my 1 reroll from being Cabal Blackheart. That failed. And that will still wound.
What am I rolling it for?
I don't know.
It's a blaster. That was a blaster, right?
Correct.
How much damage?
Okay. 4. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 remaining guys inside. These are splinter rifles. I think
I'll spend. Yeah, it's too late for that, isn't it?
what's that?
I spend 1 CP for +1 save against 1 damage.
I didn't clear it up front, so why not?
Okay, cool. Here, so spending CP here.
Yep. So I got
Be
what?
obnoxious. Yeah.
So what do I need to do now?
You just roll normally. I just have a 2-up armor. If you
Gotten used to that all game. So, you got 5.
still fail 1.
All right. The boat itself will then shoot. Same thing. Dark Lance into Scepter. That was terrible. And that boat will fire into him as well. That hits. That wounds. Okay. This boat will fire into him. That hits. He's T5, right?
Yeah, it's also -1 to hit through there. But I don't know
Oh,
if
it's woods. Yeah, would have missed anyway. My mistake. Relatively safe. Grotzer deploying Scrambler in the middle. Probably gonna leave my characters out in the wind, but I don't think I have that much shooting left. It's for the intercessors back there. So the Archon will fire his plasma pistol, his blast pistol into you. That hits. That does wound.
What is this? Just
That's 4 blast pistol. 6 damage. 3. All right. Okay, you saw something in that corner, right?
Yep.
All right, so you get 2 corners for Herd the Prey. So it's 4 this turn. Still nothing for Scramble, so still have to play that 3rd one, which we talked about. And
so I scored 10 points for primary. Should max my primary.
Are we ready to go on to 5?
we're on to
here?
5.
So let me see.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I got 10 points for this turn, max my primary, put me at 74. I can put you down.
We can't really see on stream what's holding the top left objective.
Which one?
Top left.
I have an infiltrator.
Okay, behind the crates.
Yeah. So 25 plus 42, 68. Heard the part. Just looking characters up. Did I gain a command point?
My very messy arrow.
So I have 2 left.
So I'm going to point out a mistake I made so everybody could see. The boat was here, right?
Could have made it over there. Those infiltrators are objective
it would have
secured,
been.
though.
It's 28 inches away. So even if I advanced, I guess I could have charged the plasma scepters and then run the risk that I don't kill them. And then, but it would roll up to my turn. The biggest mistake I think I made with the witches early on was I was afraid Aaron would scream me out. But I kept them on that back edge for 2 turns to mull it over. There's a new stratagem where I could have put the boat into reserves. So this brought it down turn 4, turn 5. They would be coming out. And I spent another command point that they'd come out disembarked like a drop pod. So now the witches, I don't have to kill them, but it's OPSEC on OPSEC. I'm going to outnumber them 10 to 5. And I would have taken that objective. That would have been a 5-point swing right now. So that was the
CP reroll. There we go.
Yeah, so I think what you did do, though, is you were able to kill up his, like, random plasma scepter units, which are gonna... I don't think he's going to be able to get any more
Wait a minute, that won't work.
engage
Not
points,
CP roll,
or he's going to have a hard time.
Not CP roll in that. That didn't. It's not going to work. Is what I was trying to do. All right.
Yeah, I think it's again too little too late. So I think we'll get there. I got turn 5 to play with this.
Actually, not too much. So if I just do
Which one's my I have to take priority objective, so I'm not worried about that.
drops that there. Wall that off. You'll have to deal with me if you go around me. Yep. We'll advance the blade guard. That's a 1, so an 8. That's not helpful. I'm going to actually CP reroll that one. So I didn't use the CP reroll because that was dumb. It wouldn't work. So now I'm CP rolling this to a 5, so a 6. So they're gonna Blade Guard can move 12.
You got 1 command point left.
Yep. Six. Reliable. Keep everybody out of line of sight here. I don't get engaged that way, but that sucks. Everybody's out of LOS here. No shooting, no shoot. So we're going to spend a key man point for a 3d6 charge.
Okay.
So they're going to make that on a 13. That's probably good. Whatever I really want. So I did the 3d6 charge stratagem. I know I said it softly, but so that here is I can get a point per on whatever for on Oath of Moment for killing vehicle, and then make him take me off the middle objective. All right, so then we attack. So Sarge and Sargy Pants. 4. 4. So these are all going in. So he is tough 5 or 6 on that vehicle.
It's the Raider, right?
Yeah.
The Raider is T6.
So get those 1s out of there. 2s. Not 1, I believe. And 5s. There you go. It is having invuln of any kind on
Yes,
the.
they do.
So
You're in 5. We're at 5 up right now.
7, 5 up.
Okay. So I made 1, I made 2, I made 3. So I take 2, 4, 6, 8 damage.
3 per for
3
white
per?
stars.
All right, see if he blows up.
So that'll get me a point on Oath. And
I need models. Oh, I gotta see anything. Anybody not wearing their seatbelts? 8 plus 3, 10. 1. Okay. Ooh. It's funny, as Drukari players, we're all excited to get Trueborn back. So everybody's been painting and converting. Might never leave the boat. So they never actually get on the table. So my intent here is be as far, so within 3 inches, but you should not be able to consolidate with me because the width of the boat should be more.
so the boat should be gone at that point, right?
The point is that you only have 3 inches to move, and there should be more than 3 inches between me for you to cross the boat and get across to me.
Okay. So the boat isn't gone right now when I just
boat,
killed.
The boat is gone. I'm using it as reference because otherwise I
don't know what you're getting at, honestly.
don't want you consolidating into my Trueborn.
But I think I might still be able to. Because the boat should be removed.
Let's find out. If you're in base contact with the boat, there's no way I can. Yeah, there's no way I can escape. Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
There's a guy still in there, too.
Yep, I need him.
Okay.
He's one of my blaster guys.
So we are going to go 3 this way. Just create a wall. And just move block and engage. All right.
All right. If you're engaged, I get to swing.
Yep.
So I got what, 1, 2, 3 in range there. Whooping up because I really don't want to be there.
Well, I also Got a point for not falling back on my open moment this turn too, or last turn. If I marked that.
We're not quite finished with the top of 5.
I think
Eric's attack's back here.
I didn't. That's what I didn't.
What's your strength? Your toughness?
4.
Yeah, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't give myself an open moment. Alrighty.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be it.
All right.
So I got and I got an oath point for killing a vehicle this turn.
Yeah, so let's do your whole score here, Aaron, because you're done.
Yeah.
So engage on all fronts.
I didn't get that turn because I took the middle.
Okay. Both the moment, you right now have 8. You're scoring how many this turn right now?
I might get more if you can't clear me off.
Okay. So right now you're just at 1 for blowing up the raider.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And priority targets.
priority targets, I got 3.
Okay. All right. So I'm down 79.43.
You're down 36, but 25 of that's probably going to go away.
Yeah. So here, just give yourself 25 right now.
Okay, so
Does he still hold the middle?
Yes, he's got OPSEC on it.
So, I mean, technically he scores at the end, right? So he
Yeah.
doesn't want to, he can't kill it. He can't get that unit killed.
So he's gonna fall back. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So 25 of that goes away. So you need to make up then, what did we say you were down? You were down
So-
36?
yeah, and then 10 points for scramblers because he's going to waltz into his deployment zone.
Yeah. So you need to make up 11
11
points
points.
to tie, 12 points to win.
All right. 11
The only way. So you need to clear them off because I'm gonna get
Mhm.
more points here.
How many more? Just one?
I'm gonna get 2 for being in center.
Okay.
And then he has to kill all my characters, which I
Not
don't know
gonna
how
happen.
he does.
Nope.
So
And then if I clear off that, I'll get
you should already have 15.
yeah. Now I'll
That
get
won't change anything. Yeah, and then you get
no. So I'm gonna get 4 for herd the prey. If I can clear off those somehow, which I don't think I can get to anymore. So herd the prey will give me 4 more. So that'll get me within. I'll probably gonna lose by 9. Lose by 7. Looks like.
Yeah, I think the only way you can do that is to kill characters. And
Yep. And there's no way I can get to them.
Yeah.
So
So it's just a matter of if you can kill Blade Guard.
okay.
And then it's just gonna. But even then, I don't think yeah, we got to play it out for tournament points, I guess.
I guess so. Just to make sure.
I mean, it just for the sake of anybody who wants to come back and watch, in a tournament, you're right. You try and get as many points as you can. Especially, right, if we're going to start practicing for Vegas, and if the Vegas team tournament's going to be a regular thing that we do from year to year now.
Right.
Two. She's gonna advance. Excuse me.
That's a 1.
Go. Still moving 9. It's
How many characters did your list start out with, Aaron?
3. I was a little surprised you took Assassinate.
Yeah, because you got to get all 3. So the apothecary's hard to get to, right? You got to
I
table
would
the
have
army to
taken
get back.
Engage in all fronts,
10.
probably, if I were Eric.
I can't take that and hurt the prey. So
Oh, that's lame. Okay.
that was part of the problem.
I might. That's interesting. I think I might still take Engaging on fronts over Herd the Prey. I don't know. That's just me.
I find that engage. It's hard to get more than like 10
yeah,
on
that's fair
engage.
too. Yeah. No, Herd the Prey's better.
Because hurt the prey kind of
What other easy one? What other? Honestly, I know Dark Eldar doesn't normally do good in kill points, but he doesn't have. I don't know.
No, I hear what you're saying. I was thinking of that. And the thought process was he doesn't have a lot of units, but it would have gotten the same amount of points as it would have gotten with Assassinate.
Well, yeah,
But
I mean,
I had no confidence I'd be killing this much. So that's just lack of practice on my part.
Yeah, and then like when I saw the way the game was going, and like on turn 3, and I looked at the score, realized I was so far ahead that I think I would be able to just hold on. So I didn't need. So in order to do that, I've just not exposed any characters. And that.
We are playing it out, Raven.
All right. I will spend 1 command point for Cruel Deception, and we will fall back and shoot.
Okay.
And I'm sure I'm missing another. Oh, yeah. Range.
So there's an issue right there.
Yep.
You can't get them through there.
Da-da-da.
So the
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shoot you. Oh, looking good now. Should move them first. No big deal. This guy can advance. Awesome. Should be within. Oops. 6. Yep, he's within 6. All right. He's going to heal him for D3. C2. So he's fully healed. All right, and then any other end of movement. He's deploying scramblers. We talked about that. Just want to declare it. All right. Shooting phase. Okay. Start with Boy. Start with the Dark Lance into them. Oh, use our reroll early. That hits. That fails. I'll spend a reroll on that. That wounds on -4.
saved.
Okay. 2 blasters. Both hit. 1 wounds. Sucked.
Failed.
Okay. 6. Mark them. Then I'll use 2 for Fade and Fire. Get them out of the way. This might be an issue.
So what you got here is a non-body inch going on.
How so? I got 7 inches of movement, so I can fix that.
Hey.
So, and it's 2-inch coherency, so we're doing good. Okay, which is 10 shots into there. Actually, only 7 of my pistols. Take that back.
So, Aaron, I'll just point out that everyone, well, I shouldn't say everyone,
What's up?
many of the people who filled out brackets
Seem to favor
Eric in this matchup. Not
That's
a lot
a
of
big
faith in you.
change. 3
Well,
wounds?
they were dumb, weren't they? How many?
3. -0.
3 -0, 2 up. That didn't stop me from failing them.
And how about the ghost pistol? Ooh, I failed that.
Bracket buster, Matt.
Okay. Another boat. Doo-doo-doo. Blast pistol from the succubus. Hits. Wounds.
Yep. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yep. And blast pistol from the Archon. Yep. Yep. Dead.
I like me.
All right. Moved. All right. Succubus will charge. I think they need it.
You sure? You sure you don't want to measure that?
I don't know. You've been pretty spiffy about that. Archon will charge. That one I need. Grotesque will charge. Close. Do back one. Yep, that's there. And then the witches.
I believe.
Well, all right. Start with the succubus. 6 attacks base. 1 for doing drugs.
Structure fun.
Doing 2s. Right. Already take 2 mortal wounds there.
All right.
And this hit. Okay. All right. So 2 mortal wounds right off the bat.
Yep.
And rolling once for the Archon. Failed. You strength 6, so that will fail. This ignores an invul.
Okay, so one guy dies.
Yeah, 1 guy's dead. And you owe me 3 at -4.
How much damage?
2.
Yeah, he's dead. Alrighty. Cool.
So, still don't think that was enough, because still something in that corner, still something worse in that corner, so
Right.
didn't clear anything off there. Cleared you off the middle at least, so it looks like I'm still losing by 7. Looks like.
Alright.
All right.
I didn't fall back this turn. Does it matter? Yes, it does. So I get 1 more, I guess.
1 more for the moment. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, good game.
Good game. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
just-
Matt, thanks for hosting.
Let's go ahead and
Calculate the final score.
Yeah, so you want to put it to the results page? Load it on the stand there. Okay. So going through it here, Aaron went first. Round 1, he was able to pick up 2 points and engage in all fronts and 3 points for Oath of Moment, spending 1 command point in that turn. Round 2, round 1, I pretty much did nothing, scored no points, but somehow spent 2 command points. Not sure those were wise. Round 2, Aaron went haywire on primary, getting all 15 and getting an additional 3 points on engaged in all fronts and 3 on primary objectives. I countered with a mere 5 points on primary, but I did get 2 on Herd the Prey. Round 3, Aaron managed to pick up 10 more points on primary, 2 more points on engaged in all fronts, and 4 points on Oath of Moment. I picked up another 5 points on primary, and then I got 2 more points on Herd of Prey. Turn 4 is where it started to swing a little bit. 10 points for Aaron on primary, 2 points on engaged in all fronts, 1 point for Oath of Moment. I picked up 15 on primary, and then 4 on Herd of Prey. And then last but not least, Aaron picked up his last 10 points for primary, as well as 2 more points for Oath of Moment and 3 more on priority target. I was able to pick up all 15. I picked up 4 points in Herd of Prey and finally got my last 10 points on Deploy Scramblers. A big goose egg on Assassinate, which will be debated for many years to come.
So I think.
Yeah. You just want to hop around the other side real quick, Eric?
Yeah, sure.
So what was that? My math. What, did you get 40 or 45 on primary?
I got 40.
40. So I got 45. So it was 1 on the secondary choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so just, I mean, real quick,
Yeah.
we'll have a chance to do like a more thorough recap in a different video, but what were your guys' thoughts? What, like, what were the big pivotal moments? What would you do differently?
Just round 3, I saw that I didn't think committing my forces would be, could guarantee a win, whereas I thought I had a better course to victory just by sitting back and just hiding. Honestly, it didn't make for a great stream, but I think that was the right play. I might be able to kill some more stuff, but score a little higher if it works out, but I also think I could lose if it didn't. So I chose to be a little more patient and just wait. And then just try to hope I built up enough lead to pull up the win.
Yeah, so like in the first 2 turns, Aaron, you went up by some like 30-ish points. Eric, did you see that coming? Was there anything you thought you could have done to maybe change that?
Yeah, there were some misplays early on. I also, to Aaron's point, I was playing very defensive. I wanted him to come across the table. And so when I also wanted him to expose the attack bikes, he didn't. He kept those hidden. I thought I was going to take them out turn 2. That did not happen. That cost me some bad trades in the beginning with the Incubi. But more importantly, it was the positioning. I really didn't do anything to stop Aaron from scoring primary. and I think that's what it comes down to. Use the speed appropriately. I kind of played a 8th edition strategy when it comes to a 9th edition mission. Got a lot of kill more towards the end that doesn't count for anything. So.
Sure. Did I saw? I was doing system stuff. I didn't see this. Who was the first one to move on to objectives?
Me.
You moved on first.
Yeah.
So
I got out early. Yeah.
Yeah. So my experience in ninth has been that's sometimes a disadvantage. And it really should have played in the Dark Eldar's favor, right? Because you can feed.
I did it with stuff that wasn't really super valuable.
Yeah.
Like I think because I did my combat squad at Vanguard. Nice to have them alive, but not really super essential to my game plan late game. So I thought it was all right to give him up a little bit, get him on objectives. I wanted him to come forward a little bit, and then I could just kind of overwhelm the center. He waited a little bit on that.
But so, Eric, did you have enough OBSEC units that you could have... So I noticed that you got kind of the first round of charges off against like his intercessors and some of his other units. Do you feel like you had enough OBSEC units that you could have just fed an OBSEC unit to just deny points as opposed to charging and committing with like your incubi? Would that have played out differently than actually killing off his intercessors?
It's a nice thought. I have to do the math on that. So one thing, I purposely took witches over blood brides because I don't see a real advantage in blood brides. They get on 6s, I get like an additional AP, or I think it's like AP -3 or something like this. Wouldn't have done nothing with the amount of storm shields Aaron has. So to your point, do I just charge up a bunch of witches and occupy the front as opposed to wiping the squad and leaving the incubi exposed? I'm going to probably defer. It was probably bad positioning on my part. Probably should I have only engaged 2 or 3 of the incubi, hurt the squad, wrap him on his turn, wipe the squad out on his assault phase, and then do something like that. I think those were things I could have done better on.
So what would you be wrapping? Would you be wrapping Vanguard?
Yeah, which is
the Vanguard
right.
The Vanguard have a very good chance of just wiping your incubi if you don't kill them.
That's what I was afraid of as well.
I would actually probably say that's probably the most likely outcome, is that you just lose the incubi from that play.
Right. So I think if I went back, maybe put the witches out first and then use the nets to hold them in place and discourage them from, okay, they're not doing anything, they're smacking against the 4-up invul. Had some success with that. Honestly, I kind of misplayed them all game. I mean, they didn't do squat. So, I don't know. I have to think about that a little more further. I wish I had a more definitive answer right now. But I think the bigger thing, if I had a little bit of tunnel vision, I think, like I said, I had some more shenanigans in my tool belt to put things in reserve and have them come out. If I take this unit back here out, there's 5-10 primary points that I could have made up.
If you're putting stuff in reserve, just remember these are infiltrators. So okay,
I'm going to do is put them to the boat.
Yeah.
So go ahead, bolt my raider down.
Yeah,
okay.
You just wouldn't be able to bring him in within a foot of them.
Yeah, that's fine. I got plenty of movement to do that next turn. So.
Well, we'll get a chance to recap a little bit more. Any thoughts from either of you on what's going to happen with the rest of the bracket here? So Aaron's going to advance.
Yep.
Does this change your thoughts at all on who's gonna win? What's gonna happen?
So I don't know. I don't like my next round matchup because it's Dimachirons or Death Guard vehicles. So I actually don't like the matchup in either one of those.
Yeah. So
I think I'm going to stroke because Death Guard will just do -1 damage and take away what White Scars do of the +1 damage in combat. And then Dimachirons will be in my face turn 1.
Yeah, so if it's done, you have the disadvantage that he will actually know what his list does. If it's me, you'll have the advantage that I'll have like 3 games in with that list.
Well, you just don't know how to play Tyranid. It's a lot of, so that list is very anti-marine, just with the shooting.
Yeah. I think that against you would have a hard time you'd have a hard time preventing the Hive Guard and the Exocrine from just shooting all game. Mm-hmm. And double shooting Hive Guard for 5 turns and the Exocrine double shooting for 5 turns will do. It'd do a lot of hurt.
I'd have to play much more aggressive than I did this game, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we'll see. I think the plan is that Don and I are going to try and get our game in probably 2 weeks from now. Actually, in a week, most of our team's going to be at the Dallas Open GT, right? When are you guys flying out, Aaron?
Flying out Thursday night, I believe.
Awesome. So when they get back, we're going to try and do a recap video with the guys who make it out to the Dallas Open.
Yep. Dan insists that we're also going to a strip club that night, so we'll see how rested we are.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So
Dan is very set on this plan.
yeah. Stories will probably be left off the YouTube channel. We're trying to keep it brand friendly, as they say.
Okay.
So I mean, I think that's all that we've got for today. So keep an eye out. Probably tomorrow we'll post the 20-minute recap video of the game for those who can't catch the full 2.5 hours. Don and I will be back with round 4 of the stream tournament in 2 weeks, and next weekend, while most of the teams at the Dallas Open, I might try and squeeze in a practice game against anybody who's willing to come here and play with me. With all of that, any final things you want to say, Aaron or Eric?
I'd love to have you guys on after Dallas on the Exterminatus podcast, talk about your experiences, your games, and see what the train actually looked like once you guys actually got there. So I'll be curious to see what that's all about. Mm-hmm. It's also one of the bigger events so far this COVID-shortened season, so I'll be really curious to see what the meta is out there as opposed to what we've been told it
I'm
is.
expecting Drukari.
I would expect a few. There's definitely a lot of bandwagoners jumping on, so we'll see what happens. Yep. And so I'd like to see that. For the guys on the team, the jerseys are arriving Monday. So if you need a jersey for Dallas, hit me up on that. And watch this channel in the future. We may or may not be having a larger event in September. I'm still working out the venue for that situation. So
I think May. I think we may. I'm pushing really hard.
We're pushing for
I'm
that.
guilt tripping Eric hard here.
It's so looking for a good community output for that. But I think the moons have aligned. So I think we're in good shape for that.
All right, excellent. Aaron, anything you want to say?
That's a dangerous proposition you just made.
What?
Anything you want to say?
Oh, well, all right.
I think we're good.
All right.
Yep, thank you for watching. Yeah.
That's
Thanks
great.
for supporting the team. Let us know if there's anything we can do better. Yep.
That's great. We'll end it there.
All right.
Signing off.